Senior Health Advice welcome you back. If standing up from a chair feels like climbing a mountain, or if every stair reminds you that your knees aren't what they used to be, you're not alone. Millions of older adults across America feel the same stiffness and pain every single day. Tell me in the comments, when do your knees hurt the most? Standing up, walking, or climbing stairs? I read every comment, and I'd love to know what you're dealing with. But here's something most people never hear from their doctor. Knee pain doesn't have to be a life sentence. With the right movements, gentle, consistent, and safe, your knees can actually grow stronger and move more smoothly again, no matter your age. Think of this as the moment you stop just living with it and start reclaiming your mobility. In this video, Senior Health Advice will show you 5 simple exercises that have helped many of my patients rebuild strength, ease their pain, and feel 20 years younger on their feet. Let's start by understanding what's really happening inside your knees and why there's real hope. Most people believe knee pain is just a normal part of getting older, something you have to accept, like gray hair or wrinkles. But that's not the full story. The truth is, most knee pain comes from a condition called osteoarthritis, which simply means the cushioning cartilage in your joints has started to wear down. For decades, doctors described this as wear and tear, like old car tires that eventually go bald. But modern research paints a much brighter picture. A 2024 clinical study showed that adults who perform gentle, strengthening, and flexibility exercises for just 15 minutes a day reduced knee pain by nearly 40% within 6 weeks, even when x-rays showed moderate arthritis. So instead of thinking of your knees as old tires, imagine them as plants. When neglected, they get stiff and weak. But when you water and care for them through movement, proper muscle activation, and circulation, they come back to life. Exercise acts as that water and sunlight. It does 3 powerful things. Strengthens the supporting muscles around your knees, taking pressure off the joint. Improves flexibility and mobility, allowing smoother, more comfortable movement. Boosts blood flow, delivering oxygen and nutrients that keep your joints healthy and reduce inflammation. If you've ever wondered why your knees feel extra stiff in the morning, it's because the joint fluid inside, called synovial fluid, thickens when you're still for too long. Movement warms it up, just like honey softens when stirred. So remember this simple truth. Motion is lotion for your joints. Now that you know what's really happening inside your knees, let's start rebuilding them one gentle movement at a time. Exercise 1. Strengthening the front of your knees. Let's start by focusing on the quadriceps, the big muscle at the front of your thigh that plays a huge role in standing, walking, and climbing stairs. When this muscle weakens, your knees take on extra pressure, leading to more pain and stiffness. Strengthening it is the fastest way to start easing discomfort and regaining stability. Step 1. The quads set over a towel roll. Find a firm surface, like a bed or yoga mat, and sit with both legs straight in front of you. Place a rolled-up towel under one knee so the joint bends slightly. Now, imagine trying to flatten that towel by tightening your thigh muscle. Press the back of your knee gently down into it. Hold that squeeze for 10 seconds, then slowly relax. Repeat 10 times for each leg, 2 or 3 times a day. Don't rush. You're not trying to force the movement. You're simply teaching the muscle to wake up and support your joint again. It's common to feel the muscle tremble a bit. That's a good sign it's engaging. Step 2. Progression, straight leg raise. Once the quad set feels easier, extend one leg straight out and lift it about 12-15 inches off the surface, keeping your knee locked. Hold for 3-5 seconds, then lower it slowly. Aim for 2 sets of 10 reps per side. You'll feel the front of your thigh working hard, and that's exactly what your knees need. Pro tips. If you have moderate arthritis or post-surgery stiffness, use a larger, softer towel roll to make the angle more comfortable. Focus on controlled breathing. Inhale as you relax, exhale during the squeeze. This keeps your nervous system calm and improves circulation. A light warm pack for 5 minutes beforehand can make the muscle respond better. One of my patients, Jim, 70 years old, started exactly here. He could barely get up from his recliner without pain. 3 weeks of gentle quad sets later, he walked up his porch steps without holding the rail for the first time in years. Your journey can start the same way. Small, mindful repetitions can rebuild powerful support for your knees one squeeze at a time. Exercise 2. Glute Bridge and Hamstring Curl. The second movement targets your hamstrings, the strong muscles behind your thighs that work hand in hand with your glutes. When these muscles weaken, every step you take sends more stress through your knees. Strengthening them restores balance and takes pressure off the joint. Step 1. Glute Bridge. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Keep your arms relaxed at your sides, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Tighten your core slightly by drawing your belly button toward your spine, and as you exhale, press through your heels to lift your hips off the floor. Squeeze your glutes at the top and hold for 2 to 3 seconds, then slowly lower back down. Perform 2 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Don't worry about forming a perfect straight line, just lift as high as feels comfortable. Each time you press upward, imagine your body rediscovering its natural spring and power. Step 2. Standing hamstring curl. Easier option. If lying down is uncomfortable, stand behind a sturdy chair or countertop for balance. Keeping your knees close together, bend one leg and bring your heel toward your buttocks, then lower slowly. Repeat 10 to 15 times per leg for 2 sets. This gentle motion strengthens the same muscle group without putting extra pressure on your knees. Step 3. Progression. Single leg bridge. Once you feel stronger, lift one leg while performing the bridge. Hold the raised position for 3 seconds, then switch sides. This adds intensity and activates the stabilizer muscles that keep your hips and knees aligned. Pro tips: keep breathing, never hold your breath. Exhale on the lift. If your lower back feels strained, reduce your range of motion. Place a folded towel under your head for comfort. Carol, a 65-year-old retired teacher, began with simple hamstring curls while holding onto her kitchen counter. Within 2 weeks, she noticed her knees didn't ache when she stood up from the sofa. By week 4, she was doing full bridges and feeling 10 years younger. Consistency is what counts. Every slow lift reteaches your body to share the workload between your hips and knees, bringing strength, balance, and confidence back to your steps. Exercise 3. Static low-angle wall squat. Now that your front and back thigh muscles are activated, let's strengthen the knee joint itself. This next exercise, called the static low-angle wall squat, builds the deep, stabilizing power that supports your knees every time you stand, climb stairs, or get out of a car. Step 1. Setup stand. With your back flat against a wall and your feet about 2 feet away, shoulder width apart. Keep your head, shoulders, and hips touching the wall. Slowly slide down until your knees bend to a comfortable angle. Start around 45 degrees, not all the way to 90. Hold for 10 seconds, then slide back up. Repeat 5 to 8 times. If your knees feel okay, gradually increase the bend each week until you reach roughly a right angle. The goal is control, not depth. Use a nearby chair or countertop for balance if needed. Step 2. Add time or resistance. Once you can hold easily for 10 seconds, increase the hold to 20-30 seconds, or add a lightweight 5-10 pounds held in front of your chest. Do 2 or 3 sets, resting about 30 seconds between. You'll feel your thighs and glutes working together to stabilize your knees. Step 3. Breathe and align. Keep your heels pressed into the floor, knees tracking directly over your toes, never caving inward. Inhale as you slide down, exhale gently as you hold. This breathing rhythm keeps your core engaged and reduces joint tension. Why it works. A recent study found that isometric static squats can reduce knee inflammation and improve joint stability in adults with arthritis after just 6 weeks of consistent practice. Holding the position strengthens the quads and glutes without the repetitive motion that can irritate painful joints. Think of this as training your knees to trust you again. One of my clients, Robert, age 72, couldn't kneel to garden. After 2 months of gentle wall squats, he proudly showed me pictures of his tomatoes. Progress like that comes from patience, not force. Each slow slide builds quiet strength inside your knees. Stay steady, breathe, and remind yourself, every second you hold this position, you're teaching your joints how to move without fear again. Exercise 4. flexion and extension, restoring mobility and joint lubrication. Strength isn't the only key to pain-free knees. Mobility matters just as much. This next exercise focuses on gently bending and straightening the joint to keep it fluid, flexible, and well-nourished. Think of it as the oil change for your knees. Step 1. The seated knee flex and extend sit, or lie on a firm bed with both knees bent. Gently grab the back of one thigh with both hands, or loop a towel behind your knee if reaching feels difficult. Slowly pull your heel toward your hips, bending the knee as far as it comfortably goes. Then extend the leg, straightening it fully and flexing your foot so your toes point up. Move slowly back and forth, about 10 to 15 times per leg, breathing evenly. This rhythmic motion pumps nourishing synovial fluid through your knee, the natural lubricant that keeps cartilage smooth. When you've been still for hours or overnight, that fluid thickens, just like honey sitting in a jar. Gentle movement warms it, allowing your joint to glide again. Step 2. Advanced variation. If you can comfortably perform the basic version, hold your lower shin instead of your thigh to increase the range of motion. Bring your heel closer to your body, then slowly straighten again. Do 2 sets of 10 to 12 reps each side. Always move within your comfort zone. You should feel a mild stretch, never sharp pain. Step 3. Add morning and evening routines. This exercise works best when done right after waking up and before bedtime. It takes only 2 minutes and can make your mornings dramatically easier. Many of my patients tell me their knees stop creaking after just a week of consistent practice. Picture your knees as hinges on a well-loved door. When that door sits closed too long, it sticks, but once you open and close it gently a few times, it moves freely again. Each bend and straighten you do is a message to your body. Keep me moving. It's simple, it's safe, and it's one of the most powerful habits you can build for lifelong knee comfort. Exercise 5. Gentle aerobic activity, bringing life back to your joints. You've strengthened your thighs, glutes, and mobility. Now it's time to give your knees what they truly love. Movement that gets your heart pumping. Aerobic exercise isn't just about cardio fitness. It's one of the most effective ways to reduce inflammation, increase blood flow, and nourish your joints from the inside out. Step 1. Choose a low-impact activity you enjoy. Pick something that's kind to your knees but keeps you moving for at least 10-30 minutes. Great options include stationary or recumbent biking, brisk walking on level ground, swimming or water aerobics, elliptical training, gentle dancing, or Tai Chi. The key is consistency. Choose something that feels enjoyable, not like punishment, so you'll actually look forward to doing it. Step 2. Find your ideal effort zone. To stay in a safe and effective aerobic range, subtract your age from 220 to estimate your maximum heart rate. Then aim for 50-60% of that number during exercise. For example, if you're 70, your estimated max heart rate is 150 beats per minute, so your target range is 75 to 90 BPM. You should feel slightly warm, breathing a bit heavier but still able to talk. Start with 10-minute sessions 3 times a week. Gradually build up to 30 minutes a day, most days of the week. Step 3. Add a social or fun element. Invite a friend, join a senior fitness class, or walk with a small group in your neighborhood. Community movement not only boosts motivation, it also reduces stress, which can lower joint inflammation naturally. One of my favorite success stories is from Linda, 66, who started walking her dog for just 10 minutes a day. 2 months later, she'd lost 8 pounds, slept better, and said her knees felt like they'd had WD-40. Think of aerobic activity as your daily rinse, washing away stiffness, refreshing circulation, and bringing your knees back to life. Keep it gentle, joyful, and regular, because motion truly is medicine. If you've been living with knee pain for a while, it's completely normal to feel nervous about exercising. Many people fear that moving a painful joint might make things worse. But here's the truth. Gentle, controlled movement is not only safe, it's essential for healing. When you stay still out of fear, the muscles that protect your knees grow weaker and the joint stiffens. It's like letting a jar of honey sit untouched. It thickens and becomes harder to move. But when you stir it gently, it softens again. Exercise works the same way for your knees. Recent clinical guidelines confirm that a mild level of discomfort during exercise is normal. It doesn't mean you're causing damage. In fact, movement increases blood flow, improves lubrication, and helps your body release natural anti-inflammatory chemicals. So if you feel a little soreness or warmth, that's your body adapting, not breaking down. You're teaching your knees that movement is safe again. Here's a simple mindset shift. Instead of thinking, I'm hurting my knees, think, I'm feeding my knees. Every controlled motion is nourishment. It's sending oxygen, nutrients, and hope into the joint. As I often tell my patients, motion is lotion, rest is rust. You don't need to move perfectly, just move consistently with patience and confidence. Every step, every small effort is a quiet victory toward freedom from pain. Now that you understand how safe and powerful movement truly is, let's bring everything together and talk about how to stay consistent, stay motivated, and share your progress with others who need the same hope. Every time you choose to move, you're not just exercising, you're rebuilding trust with your body. Your knees aren't a lost cause. They're waiting for you to remind them how strong they can be. Start small, stay consistent, and celebrate every step forward. You've learned 5 simple movements that can change how you walk, stand, and live. If you're ready to keep building strength, click the video here. I'll guide you through the next 3 exercises to make your legs feel 20 years younger. And if this helped you, share it. Someone you love might need it too.
If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to the channel.